Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive 717. I am hanging with the Saucy Beaver. We are just chilling out. I got a divine message from the feminines, and a lot of people are talking about you. Um, it could explain why many of you have been feeling a lot of fatigue and just the need to get rest, okay? Your name is coming up a lot, and that was the message that I kept getting all day on repeat. Um, and it was just like that I heard it. Your name keeps coming up a lot. Okay, so a lot of people might have their name in your mouth, or what I'm hearing is like arguing. Okay, and I feel like because people are arguing, it's maybe, I guess, like sending just kind of weird energy your way. Okay, a lot of you are feeling karmic cycles ending, and you've been guided to distance yourself from your divine masculine at this time. But that's why, some of you may be feeling a little bit off. Okay, so yeah, just do what you can in the form of self care by, I would say, just like doing something fun for yourself in order to combat this energy. Get out there and do something that makes your soul feel completely relaxed. Maybe it's something you haven't done in a really long time, or I'm hearing for some of you, it's something that you keep putting off. Okay, so if you guys are looking for the confirmation that there are things shifting over on your counterpart side, you would be correct. Okay, so I'm hearing for some of you, just keep your distance or to keep doing what you're doing. But let's find out what's going on with your divine masculines. What messages do they want to send at this time? Okay, at the top here we have, you make me want to settle down. So this may be causing conflict because I feel like wherever they're at, they may not feel so settled, or the energy that they may share with somebody else doesn't feel so settled. And if they're not with anybody else, I feel like it could be wherever they're working, wherever they're living, the city they're in. Maybe you guys could live in different cities, or just wherever they're at, it's just not doing it for them. But wherever you are, that energy around you, or wherever you live, divine feminine is what I'm getting. Wherever you live, it's peaceful, and somehow this person feels that energy. Okay, I'm not, this message is going to be really specific. I'm not saying that this person is going to wants to settle down and like marry you. It just, like, for me, what I'm getting for some of you is that, like, it's a feeling that they get. It's almost like a seed being planted, and they're not quite there yet, but you evoke that feeling out of them, that emotion. What actions are they planning to take with these endings that are happening, whether it's in personal relationships, work relationships, living situations? Let's find out what this masculine is planning to do. What is their best course of action? Please assist us, universe, so that way we can gain clarity on what our higher self is already picking up on. What actions do they plan on taking? Okay, so I'm going to take what's at the top, and then I'll take what's at the bottom to help clarify the message. We have the King of Swords coming up as the clarifier. Okay, and then we have the Six of Swords as well. 6 is a number of perseverance. So at this time, they have to power through whatever they're going through right now. Your person, like, they want more, they want a better foundation. There's something about the way that you live as well. Like, they want to travel to you. They want to come to wherever it is you go. Or wherever it is you are. Yeah, wherever this divine feminine is, they want to be closer to you. But I feel like they're going to be leaving something behind, and it's not going to be an easy transition. Okay? Because we have the King of Swords, like, I feel like the King of Swords is, like, all about decisiveness. And maybe it's getting your person to confront this energy about moving forward, however that means in their life. Like, before your person even pursues romance or love or whatever the case is, this card tells me that they want stability. Okay, they might be like a wanderer, you know, they don't really have a sense of home, is what I'm getting. Like they're your person could travel a lot. They could maybe stay with like family and friends. They could be in situations where, you know, it's like they might live together with another person, but it doesn't really feel like a home. Okay, like the energy in the home, it doesn't feel right. But wherever you are, okay, that's why they're in this boat coming towards you. But the reason I feel like they have the cloak over them, it's because it hasn't been an easy decision to leave behind whatever they've left behind. Because I'm hearing for your person, like the reason they have to be decisive and more assertive is because they're really like caught up in routine and like wanting to be comfortable. And so the King of Swords is, you know, you see how they have the sword in their hand. It's that like very masculine energy that is able to cut something off, and then you don't feel emotional about it. Okay, like the King of Swords is the ability to separate your emotion, I feel, at the highest level, and make a decision, make a clear decision. And you make that decision because you know it's what's best for yourself. Okay, and that's kind of what they're going through right now. And that's why many of you might kind of feel heavy energy, because in order to like walk away from something, you have to get into this, I'm not going to say like conflict, but like for me, the King of Swords like is someone who is prepared to get into arguments with other people, but like they have a sharp tongue, and they know they're at this point with the King of Swords here because like they're ready to do something different. Like to, again, like I keep hearing like to have like a better foundation. And it's not about money, guys. Like I'm not getting it's so much about money. Like it's the environment that they're in that's wearing them down. And these kind of deep conversations that are happening in their lives right now, you know, I'm hearing that there is a lot of either conversation about you or thoughts about you constantly, because for some reason you are where they feel magnetized to go to. It's almost like whatever they are dealing with, they want to escape it, and you're the inspiration or the muse for that somehow. And at times it could really like tear this person apart. It's like they could be constantly like tearing their hair out trying to understand like why this connection to you. But I feel like what's gonna end up happening is like over time they're gonna look back and realize that many of the changes that has occurred, like especially with like being authentic or maybe living in their truth, that's what it is. I feel like that's what they are drawn to about you, is that, oh sorry, that was so cute, such a cute little noise. You're so sweet. I feel like that's what they're drawn to about you, Divine Feminine, is that you live like this very like free lifestyle. You don't care what people think or say. You just do your own thing. You're not afraid of solitude. You're not afraid of loneliness. You have a strong foundation, and that's what it is. That's why I keep getting that message. They want a better foundation. Maybe the foundation has to do with not really like, oh, I want a home for myself, or I just need money. It's like I need to be solid within myself. I need to be a strong person for myself, and that's probably why we have the King of Swords coming out. I'm hearing too, they're no longer being pushed around. Okay, these are way too many that fell, guys. Let's do a little. Hi, baby. Okay, let's take what's at the top here. Yeah, I feel like they're ready. They're ready to start having these uncomfortable conversations and maybe letting go of those situations as well. But it's causing a lot of heat. It's causing a lot of conflict. It's causing a lot of like arguments, maybe a lot of like tension, you know, as to like, okay, this is what I'm hearing in my head. Like, are you sure you know what you're doing? Or someone's trying to clown this masculine to make them feel like they don't know what they're doing. They're crazy, you know, and I feel like a lot of your masculines have had enough of that. It could even be the way that they feel about you, a Divine Feminine, or the connection that you both share. People are maybe ridiculing it, or I don't know what it is. It's like your masculine, I can only feel it, guys. It's, but it's this masculine that's like being backed up against a corner, and the only way to kind of break away from that position is to pull out their sword. But they have to pull out their sword towards people who mean something to them or have meant something to them. Okay, let's see what else is coming in for the Divine Masculine in order to really assist them in battle with the King of Swords here. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like the Page of Pentacles represents, like, page energy for me is, like, it's messages, it's not quite action just yet. It's almost like the ace at times, a new endeavor, a new idea. And I think that if any masculines are in this position where it was hard to leave or to walk away, that's why I kept feeling like it doesn't have to be a karmic situation that they're in. It could be a workplace that they're in. And this Page of Pentacles is coming through to say, listen, like, as long as you can walk away with some of your dignity intact, you'll find a way. There will be more opportunities to come in order to stabilize yourself and have more opportunities. And pentacle energy too, like, it's more than just like money, right? Like, for me, it's like confidence, right? Like feeling like grounded, like you'll be okay. Many masculines are afraid, and that's why there's been so much tension in the collective. If many of you have felt it, a lot of fatigue, a lot of feelings of like spiritual attack and things like that, trying to throw you off your game, throw you off your balance, make you lose sight of your goals or your dreams or what it is you want for yourself. Many of you may have felt yourself needing more sleep or falling behind on just organizing your home or your space. Like, a lot of you could have felt that very foggy energy, but I feel like it has a lot to do with, like, if you feel very tied to your twin flame masculine, then if you kind of dig deeper, it's like subtly you're picking up on the hostile energies that a lot of them have been going through as well. And many of you will know this because you think of them. It's like the minute you start feeling some type of way, they're the first person that usually comes to your mind, but it's like, I feel like it takes us time to kind of put the pieces together. Some of us may have dreams that will clarify for us what's going on, and to stay calm and to attach yourself to, prayer and self-care and turning to things that help soothe and ease the soul. So, I feel like the overall message here is there's hope at the end of the tunnel. It's like starting from scratch, but with the King of Swords there, if they do have to start over, success will come quickly is what I'm feeling with that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this reading, guys. I just wanted to kind of check in with the Divine Masculines and see if any of you were picking up on this heavy energy. Especially with the Six of Swords there, right? Like, wanting to, wanting to come towards you. I feel like many of your masculines also want to express that it's it hurts, like they love you, and this whole thing seems absurd and impossible, and it's so weird, but it's like, and I don't mean to curse, but I keep seeing a masculine that they can't stop searching for you, okay? It's driving them insane that you haven't posted anything. You yourself may just be like turned off from social media, or you just may be hermiting, right? Like many of you just kind of like are in this energy of just like, oh, blah, and you just want to, go inside of your turtle shell. I don't know if turtles are significant. It might be a good totem to look up at this time. But many of you just kind of want to huddle up in your turtle shell, and I feel like a lot of your masculines are like, damn, like what the fuck is going on? Okay, like that's their frustration that I'm feeling. And it all has to do with you, Divine Feminine, and right now, you're not within reach as they go through this transition. But let's go ahead and close this off with a message from the Women's Angels. And what I want this card to represent as we close off the reading is, what is it that you both aren't seeing right now? Because I feel like you guys could be tense, okay? Both parties, both twins could be tense. Okay, what is it that you're both not seeing about this connection, or you maybe have yet to experience, or yet to learn, or yet to enjoy, okay? Because I feel like many of you need to hear sometimes or from time to time that it's like, give yourself a pat on the back, and that this twin flame journey isn't easy, and many of us at times can go through those cycles where we feel physically ill or physically exhausted, or we feel the ascension symptoms. Sometimes it's not so much about our counterpart or our masculine, it's just about life itself, right? Like, shit happens in life itself on our own path, and we're constantly moving forward. I feel like the universe sees you, okay? So what do you guys, what are you both not seeing right now that the universe just wants to whisper into your hearts? Aww. So it says stay optimistic about your love life. Because maybe some of you are okay, like that's what I'm getting. It's because many of us are feeling like sick of tarot. Many of us too could be like just being guided to walk away from it. A lot of you have been feeling guided to get closer to God. And what I'm sensing out of this is like, the deeper meanings of the twin flame journey really is, or what I've been seen and shown through many, many, many synchronicities over this journey is that, it really and truly is like this, beautiful earth angel, meeting, this kind of dark angel in a sense. And there's things about both that each other need in order to like bring about harmony. And I feel like stay optimistic about your love life is for those of you who like you feel fed up at times. And maybe it might send you into a place where you might ask yourself, like, is it even worth it? That's what I'm feeling. And I feel like this is the answer to your question is, like love is worth it. Love and the genuine love that you feel, on a twin flame journey is worth it. It's worth it every single step of the way. And I feel like staying optimistic, I'm also getting the word like detach and mastering being able to let go and to trust in the universe, and to remember that you don't have to have all of the answers every single second of the day. Sometimes you really do need to unlatch and fall back and remember to immerse yourself in your life again. And how you kind of help yourself get back focus is, I know I talk about self-care a lot because it's true, guys. Like, it's such a beautiful antidote. Get out in nature. Do watch like funny movies, give yourself a makeover from head to toe, do something that makes you remember to feel grounded within your own experience, within your own body, within your own life. Because when you guys, kind of take your focus off the twin flame journey, there's so many other areas and aspects of our lives that need our care and attention. Okay, but stay optimistic. The universe sees you and watches you both. And a lot of the experiences that you both are having or going through, it's not in vain. Stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you that romance that you both are seeking. It's like, I feel like the collective or maybe certain of you who are on that wave of twins who, it's like you come together and then you separate, and then you come together and you separate, but there's this unspoken loyalty, I guess is what I'm feeling. And I feel like this stay optimistic is trying to remind you both. Sorry, I keep stuttering or fumbling, guys. It's like I will get a vision of what it is I want to say, or it'll be like a feeling. And so I have to try to like put it into words. But yeah, like what I'm getting is like, to like stay optimistic about one another, because I feel like at the end of the day, no matter what types of cycles you both go through, there's this one thing that stands out between twins, which is this loyalty. It's like whatever's going on in my life, it's like the person that has my heart, or has stolen my heart in a sense, or has shown me, what true love looks like, or what real passionate love looks like. You'll always attach it to that person, right? I feel like the universe is reminding you both of that feeling that you get when you think of your counterpart, and that nobody else can embody that feeling. It's like you both have each other's heart. All right, so yeah, I don't know who this was for, but I hope you guys have enjoyed. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next reading. Okay, all right, bye guys.